#1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The backyard farming program continues to gain momentum on Grand Bahama, this time in the Marcos City constituency. The latest distribution site, the Mary Star of the Sea playing field on East Beach Drive. The initiative is a joint partnership between Adra Bahamas and the More Charitable Foundation. Project officer for Adra Bahamas is Marniqua Dean.
You know, the whole initiative here is to promote backyard farming so that persons can, self-sustain their own household. So what we've been doing as Adra Bahamas, with the help of More Charitable Foundation, who is the donors for these kits, what we've been doing is trying to distribute them throughout the community and throughout the different constituencies. And today, it is for Marcos City.
Member of Parliament for Marcos City, the Honorable Michael Pintard, says Grand Bahama is now into phase 2 of the program, and it is certainly proving to be beneficial.
Non-governmental agencies, church organizations that are now, in fact, distributing to restaurants as a result of what they are growing on their property. Also, the before and after pictures tell the story. We've asked persons when they've received their kits from the first program to send us a picture of the present state of their yard. We then compared it to what has occurred 30, 60, 90 days later, and you could clearly see a difference. So one measure, again, is before and after. The final measure for us is how many of those persons developed an appetite for agriculture commercially and are now applying for farmers registration and, in fact, their business license. And we have seen an uptick in those numbers.
In other news, he is a young recording artist who comes from a family of music lovers. But now he is making a change. He's not getting out of the industry, but he's just tweaking the genre a bit. Jay Philippe has his story.
Local Bahamian artist Chris Bain has been producing secular music for the past 5 years, but the artist has since shifted his focus to what he calls inspirational music. He says his past experiences, especially as of late, has shifted his perception of life.
I tried everything else. I said, let me try God. And I submitted to Christ. And when I submitted to Christ, it was like me flushing out all the things that I've learned and now being renewed in my mind, just changing the way that I did things. Everything wrong that I was doing, I found the right way to do it through his words, through reading the scriptures. Started to give me life, started to give me the solutions to every problem I've been dealing with.
The talented artist is expected to release his new album this summer. His hit song titled Life, along with his newest single, How the Story Ends, tells us about his renewed personal encounter with Jesus Christ.
It's me going through the process of giving up myself and seeking him, seeking his word, trying to find something else. So it's like me going through a reborn process where I have to renew my mind all over again, and this is the only thing I cling into, realizing, but I trying everything in this world and it ain't working. I going through hardships and it's like nothing working out. So I try God. This song, these music now is like, it's inspiring people, it's relating to people.
Bain says he plans to continue to share his faith-based stories as his personal relationship with God strengthens.
I want whoever able to reach me, whether it's Facebook, Christopher Bain, whether it's Instagram, 242 Chris Bain, whether it's my personal contact, 553-0063, and you're looking to make that change, then contact me. I want to involve artists who have the ability to sing, people who just looking to know what it is that you found out that we've been missing, that we haven't been taught. I want to extend that invitation to all who want to make that change. I want to I plan to do a lot more music videos, giving the testimonies that also heal people, give them solutions, so people can relate and have something to hold on to. It's like therapy, it's a living word in every song. That's why I'm going to release the album, so it's like you get a message in every song. Pick your favorite that relates to you and what you're going through.
The artist shares that reflective reading and the study of scripture has been his comfort. Bain says he hopes that his new style of music can someday inspire persons who may be looking for answers to just search within themselves. I'm Jay Philippe, ZNS Network News.
And now Now it's time for your evening sports check with Jay Philippe.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe and welcome to Sports. The 2021 Olympic Games is slated to begin July 23rd in Tokyo, Japan. A number of Grand Bahamian athletes now gearing up for those games. Grand Bahamian swimmer Joanna Evans punched her ticket for the upcoming 2021 Tokyo Olympic Games, achieving the final A cut in the 400 free at the Longhorn Aquatics Elite Invite in a time of 4 minutes 07 seconds .33, which is also a new national Bahamian record.
The plan has kind of always been to aim for the Olympics, to swim fast there and just kind of do as best as I can leading up. And last week I officially qualified, so now that's a little bit of a relief and I can just look forward towards the game. So it's been all systems go for a few months now, but we're starting to fine tune, and every time I race, we try to figure out like new strategies and how to get better. And so it's been fun to race a little more frequently over the last few months and figure things out. But right now it's back to some heavy training before we taper for the Olympics.
Sticking with the Olympics, from the swim pool to the tracks, we caught up with senior national team member Blake Bartlett, who says he is in tip-top shape with hopes of qualifying for the games.
I had a minor setback with my meet previously before, but just working things out. I have a good trainer, Davide. He's doing good, cowbell strength. But right now, I'm preparing for a meet maybe in 2 weeks in Miami. And if not Miami, then Claremont, either somewhere in Florida, and then getting ready for nationals to qualify and get ready for Olympic Games.
And finally, in sports, softball is back on Grand Bahama. The Grand Bahama Amateur Softball Association is set to kick off its season this weekend at the Grand Bahama Sports Complex Softball Park with 3 games on schedule. On Saturday, Pats Reds will take on Immigration Enforcers. The GBHS will take on the Regulators. Expressmen will take on Saucin. On Sunday, Immigration Enforcers will take on Cooper's Destroyers, followed by Pats Men taking on Expressmen. That's a quick check on sports. I'm Jay Philippe. Be blessed.